Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here. It's great to see the excitement in the room. Room's buzzing, packed, and almost every chair is filled, so that's wonderful to see. We have a lot to celebrate tonight, so thank you for attending, thank you for coming. Tonight is the 70th annual Rhinex Sports Awards ceremony. I'd like to welcome President Gloria Galli, Vice President Rebecca Manzo from the Board of Education, the administration team, coaches, parents, and athletes and Booster Club. I'd like to thank the Booster Club for sponsoring the event. At any moment, if you'd like to help yourself to a refreshment, we have a well-stocked table in the back. So thank you, Booster Club, for that. We're going to get rolling here. A lot of people may not know, parents, but we have other people to thank that make this whole machine work and run so well. At the top of that list is our athletic trainer, Joe Dranoff. Please a round of applause for Joe. Everybody safe and healthy and back on the field and forward as quick as possible, but he's the man behind all the technology that we use in our department, so he's an invaluable asset for us. Our incredible groundsmen and custodial staff, spearheaded by Angelo Bruciano, Carl Mangone, Blake Collada, and we have Nick Comatoni as a new addition, and all of our custodian staff, and Pat Carolini, Stephen McLaughlin, Darnell. They all do such a great job keeping our facilities clean, healthy, and safe for our athletes. So a round of applause for that. At this time, please rise as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Tonight we have a lot of awards to be handed out individually and team. There's a media screen over there. Thank you to the Booster Club. After you, as an individual, after you receive your award, please then go over to that screen for a picture opportunity. And for the teams, we're going to hold off till the end of the ceremony, and you'll rotate, take your turn getting a picture for the screen as a team. Okay? So to no further ado, I'd like to invite up the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Eric Latinsky, to present our first award.
Thank you, Mr. Seglia, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So I'd like to award the Scholar Athlete Awards. These awards go to the male and female athletes who maintain the highest grade point average over multiple varsity sports seasons. We have two recipients. Our first recipient is Sophia England. Our second award winner is Ronan West.
Thank you, Dr. L, for the birthday wishes. 30 feels good. Next, I'd like to invite up the high school principal, Dr. Tina Wilson, for the next awards.
Good evening. The Sportsmanship Award recognizes the athletes who have exhibited exemplary sportsmanship on and off the field and who have served as an example to others. This year's recipients are Kimichika Giri, and Abigail Victory.
Okay, next part of the program, we will celebrate our fall season champions. I'd like to welcome up Coach Scalise and Joe Lavelle.
Cross country is such a unique sport. Running a 5K or 3.1 miles in the woods, up and down hills, with many twists and turns, and over many down trees. Those are just some of the challenges you face. And with each race, there are always new challenges. Joe has always met these challenges and has done a terrific job at running each race his hardest. So congratulations, Joe, for becoming section champ for the cross country season.
You might hear his name a couple of times tonight. All right, after the fall season champions, we're going to speak about milestones and achievements. There were many. We pull out some of the ones of note. We have an electronic school record board. It's also online. There's a link on the district website. So we don't do all the school records tonight, but we do some milestones and achievements that are specific to sports. So I'm going to read them. Please come up when you're called to receive your award. First, in my 14 years here, we had 2013-14, we had 4 Con Ed winners. This year we had 3. So it was the most in the region, which we're very excited about that. So we had Joe Lavelle win the miles track. Joe, come on up. Katie Blanche for softball, and Olivia Tucker for softball. Now, it's important to note, I believe, Rhinebeck has a rich history of Con Ed Award winners. The 3 athletes and their coaches were honored last week at the Con Ed Scholar Athlete Dinner. They are Joe, Katie, and Olivia are the 66th, 67th, and 68th Rhinebeck winner of the prestigious award. Now we have some milestones for career within a specific sport. The first one we have, Claire Finkenberg, field hockey, 750 stage. It was always hard to get Claire to smile, but I tell you what, when we upset the #1 seed in the field hockey tournament at John Jay, North Salem wasn't smiling and you were, so it was wonderful being by Claire. Our next one is on the softball diamond. Katie Blanche, 700. On the softball diamond again, with her 100 hits in her career, Olivia Tobin. For boys and girls, 100 career goals. And many of those goals were due to the ground ball picked up by his brother. 350 ground balls by Roland Lynch. And the final one in boys lacrosse for goaltending, saves Zeffie Zimmer. You good, Coach Lanza? This year, we had an unprecedented number of student athletes who will be continuing their career at the collegiate ranks. So we'd like for you to stand and be recognized when we announce your commitment. First, we had Ilyas Alradi, track and field. Ruby Blanche for softball, representing Williams College. Alex Borland, track and field, Ithaca College. Max Borland, track and field, Ithaca College. Joe Lavelle, cross country and track at Elon University. Jaden Snow, track and field at Muhlenberg College. Colin Stone, track and field, Williams College. Ruth West, lacrosse, Muhlenberg College. And Ronan West for lacrosse, Abington College. I think it's important to note that not only all those individuals outstanding athletes, but they're exceptional students, and each one of those universities and colleges are some of the best in the country. So congratulations and best of luck in your careers. And now to present our three-sport award, I'd like to invite up Coach Sean Lincoln.
So tonight I have the honor of recognizing the three-sport athletes. And in this world of sports specialization, it's actually pretty remarkable to see the length of the list that we're about to present tonight. I'm going to ask that you hold your applause until we complete everybody's names. When you hear your name called, please come up front to get your plaque. And then stay standing when you return to your seat so that we can give you all a round of applause after everybody's been called up. So again, the three-sport athletes. Hamza Abdallah. Camilla Anderson. Killian Aubrey. Santiago Prajas. Ansar Burja. Phoebe Carmel. Harrison Delaney. Riley Donat. Malik Fall. Alex Farr. Ayla Fellenstein. Russell Foster. Megan Fox. Hallie Gelman. Laned Grignon. Ariana Hammer. Sargisa Erie. Kamichika Erie. Evan Janowitz. Kai Kono. Matisse Laveau. Joseph Lavelle. Armandine Lebertre. Brooke Ladun. Charlotte Lipman. Ethan Lithgow. David McGill. Brooklyn Milbauer. Nicholas Murphy. Peyton Namaga. Kaylee Nason. Shotaro Oshikawa. Yvonne Patterson. Shelby Presser. Noel Radulovic. Liam Saltis. George Santa. Jaden Schneider. Anara Shube Barriola. Brady Sergio. Nathan Schmilberg. John Sykes. Micah Taffet. Juan Torres. Jan Torres. Aiden Tracy. Willem Van Rosen. Daniel Vera. And last but not least, Skylar Williams. Let's have a big round of applause for our amazing three-sport athletes.
Thank you, Coach Lincoln. Now we move into the winter season. Is Coach Worrell here? Oh, it's here. Great. For our Winter Seas Championships, I'd like to welcome out Coach Stacy Worrell and Ayla Fellenstein for our girls ice hockey team.
Good evening, everybody. Before I speak about our girls varsity ice hockey program, I always like to begin by extending my sincere gratitude to the Rhinebeck community. We are a program that's only 3 years old, and if it wasn't for the Rhinebeck support that we get, then we wouldn't exist. It was 3 years ago that we were approved to play girls varsity ice hockey in the section. Ayla and her family were an integral part of starting up our program. And I can happily say that we are 3 years, 3 Section 1 championships, and we've never lost to Rockland, so we're something I was super proud of. When I share with you that being a new program is not an easy task, Ayla skates at 6 a.m. Hammocks on Wednesday mornings, and that's our practice time. 8:30 p.m. in Brewster on a Friday evening. We get ice wherever it is and wherever it is. Our games are played as far as Buffalo to Connecticut. And so in order for us to have a team and a program, the level of commitment, energy, and enthusiasm and support from Ayla and her family, our program just wouldn't happen without it. So we're going to continue to keep this rolling for sure. Congratulations, Ayla.
Coach Worrell's very modest. I'm on the team Sports U, and she is dialed in with communication and schedule, and sometimes I feel like I'm on the team with the motivation speeches she gives in there. So, Coach, don't underestimate what you do for that team as well, so thank you. Our next winter champion, I'd like to invite up Coach Scalise and Coach Suhu and the winter boys track team.
Winter boys track and field team, you can all come on up here. Like all of you guys come on up. So I just kind of want to start off by saying what an incredible winter track and field season it has been for our boys team. Across all disciplines, these student athletes have been putting in the work, and it shows with the results of our league meet.
We've had more than 20 athletes medal at this meet by placing top 3 in their respective events. And with our boys team scoring points in every single event we had competitors in, whether we're talking about sprinting events, distance events, throwing, horizontal and vertical jumps, and relays. This actually led us to winning our league by over 120 points and beating out teams such as Dobbs-Ferry, Hastings, Alberta's, Croton-Harmon, and Woodlands, resulting in a league champion title for the 2nd year in a row. Also, a big congratulations for our winter section champions for the winter track and field season. The boys 4x200 meter relay of Ilyas Alradi, Eli Goldman, Liam Saltis, and Alex Borland. For our long jump, Ilyas Alradi again. And for the 3200 meter run, Joe Lavelle. Congratulations to the winter track and field team.
All right, gentlemen, step aside for the lady. Good job, congratulations. I'd like to invite Nara Shubi Mariola for a second.
So Nara is very talented, has run the 1500 and actually to win this section champ, won by 0.01 seconds to beat out the girl in 2nd place, which for a longer distance race like the 1500 meters is quite incredible. So congratulations, Nara.
I'd like to invite Coach Brian Alcavelli and Coach Kathleen Regan to the podium to present our next award winners. The Service to Program Award is an award given to a male and female athlete whose commitment, dedication, and outstanding work ethic was integral in the promotion and success of their sport. The male recipient of this year's award has served 3 years in the varsity baseball program and has been a part of the varsity soccer program as well. His dedication, hard work, and positive attitude both on and off the field has been something that should be replicated by all athletes here at Rhinebeck. His sophomore season included many contributions to the baseball program, but was highlighted by his huge pinch hit RBI double in the sectional championship game to spark a 3-run rally in the top of the 6th versus Bronxville to help us secure the championship. His junior year was unfortunately cut short due to an injury suffered on the soccer field, causing him to miss the baseball season and the remainder of the soccer season. But that didn't stop him from being a part of either program. His hard work, perseverance, got him back on the baseball field for his senior year, and he picked up right where he left off, making huge contributions both at the plate and on the mound, and earning himself all section honorable mention honors. He unfortunately, and amazingly, suffered another season-ending injury at the very end of the season, doing the only thing he knows how to do on the field, playing hard. His presence and positive attitude that he brought every day to the field despite the injury was an uplifting and inspiring experience for his teammates and was a major factor in the success we had for the remainder of the season. Adversity is a major part of sports and comes in many forms. This athlete faced and overcame a lot of it and was still able to contribute to the success of his team, the entire program, and he is the epitome of what a student athlete should be. This year's Service to Program Award goes to Matt Ryan.
The Service to the Program Award is
given to a player whose commitment, dedication, and outstanding work ethic promotes the success of their sport. There's no doubt that this athlete's presence, leadership, dedication, and skill was a vital part of this program. As a four-year varsity starter, this player has been a model that her teammates look up to by always pushing herself and those around her to improve. Her advanced knowledge of the game of field hockey supported her team in making logical and aggressive decisions while always remaining composed. This player proved herself time and time again across the section through her stats. After earning all league and all section awards her sophomore, junior, and senior seasons, she ended her senior season with an outstanding 765 career saves. I can't let it go unnoticed that one of her outstanding games was against Harrison this year, in which she recorded a school record-shattering 40 saves in one game. The list of accolades can go on and on. I could be here all night talking about this player, but I know it won't stop here at Rhinebeck. I had the honor of coaching this player for 2 years. I wish her all the best at Uvalde next year. It's my pleasure to present this award to Clara Freeman.
All right, that leads us into our spring season champions. First up, we're going to have the boys tennis team and Coach Levine. Please come on up to the podium.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Happy to be up here. It was an absolutely terrific spring season for the varsity tennis team. Couldn't be prouder of these guys. We finished with an overall record of 9-4, league record of 5-1, which is fantastic, and that helped us earn a league title for the first time since 2018, which we're very excited about. Along the way, we had 2 nice wins over Blindbrook and a good win over Bronxville, and those are 2 teams we've had a very hard time with in recent years. It was nice to finally break through and get a few wins there against those teams. In addition to the league title, we had 6 players represent Rhinebeck at the Section 1 singles and doubles tournaments at Harrison High School. One of the best runs we've had in my time coaching the varsity team. We had Matthew Steves and William White playing singles. We had Andrew Sousa and Ryan Truda playing doubles together. And we had Spencer Elliott and Gabe Gray also playing doubles together. Matthew made it all the way to the 3rd round and then ended up losing to the number 2 seed, but had a fantastic tournament all the way through. It was a great way to cap off his senior season. William White made it to the 2nd round and then ended up losing to a very good player from RC Ketchum, but he fought really hard and gave it his all the way through. Andrew and Ryan had an exciting run in the doubles tournament. They made it to the 3rd round also. And along the way, they had a fantastic comeback win over Rye. They came from a set down and ended up winning in a 3rd set super tiebreaker. We went to about 10:30 at night. Very exciting win for them. And then unfortunately ended up losing in the next round. And Spencer and Gabe ran into a very tough team from Irvington in the 1st round and unfortunately ended up losing, but again, represented us really well. These are the best results we've had in the section tournament in the time I've been coaching the team, so I'm very proud of everybody that played in those tournaments. Extremely proud of this team overall and everything that they accomplished. During practices and matches, they gave it their best. They gave me their best every day. Grit and determination throughout the season against some tough competition, and positive attitude shined through in everything that they did. I will miss our outgoing seniors tremendously because we have 5 of them. But already I'm looking forward to next season. Thank you.
To welcome the varsity boys lacrosse team and Coach John Sable and Coach Vika and DeBellis.
Thank you all for coming out. So I want to spend some time to talk about the accomplishments that this team was able to accomplish. So in the beginning of the year, we set out to try and do better than our last year. All right, so last year was one of our best years that we had within our program history, and I couldn't be happier with the way that this team responded. We stacked the schedule to the best of our ability to face tough competition, and in every single game, this team was in it. We lost a couple of nail-biters against Fox Lane and Pearl River, where we lost by 1 goal, both of them in which we had an opportunity to win. And then looking at Class D, 2 of the best teams within that class was Pleasantville and Briarcliff, both of which we played into a couple of bowl games. This team should be incredibly happy with everything that they were able to accomplish. We had tremendous senior leadership by Ronan and Luke, who really took ownership of this team and helped catapult us to this next level. This program is still fairly new. We are constantly growing, but this team has really done a great job of setting the standards of what we expect out of our lacrosse program. So again, gentlemen, you should be incredibly proud of everything, and I'm looking forward to next year. Thank you.
Coach Scalise, Suhu, and Golden, please come up with Phoebe Carmel, Anara Shubi-Barriola, Joe Lavelle, Jaden Snow, and Nathan Spielberg.
So we've had quite a remarkable year with so many athletes becoming section champions and sending a record number 9 athletes to the state meet. We had a very competitive section, truly one of the best in the state, so the fact that we had this level of success truly speaks volumes. This group of athletes is such a dedicated bunch. They're always asking what else they can do to improve and work on becoming better at their craft. Whether it's pacing for longer distance races or technical skills for sprinting and field events. They put in the extra work to succeed. Congratulations to the following athletes for their section titles in their respective events.
For the 3,200 meter run, Joe Lavelle. For the distance throw, Nathan Spielberg. For the 800 meter run, Phoebe Carmel. Jaden Snow. For both the 3,000 and 1,500 meter run Anara Shubi-Barriola. And another noteworthy accomplishment to mention of the season, both Jaden and Anara also had strong performances at states, where Jaden placed 4th in New York State and 5th in Federation for the pentathlon, and Anara placed 5th in New York State for the 3,000 meter run. Congratulations.
Please welcome Coach Jones Benefino, Coach Calvini, and the varsity softball team.
Good evening, everyone. Before I start, I just want us all to give a real round of applause to our senior athletes in the room tonight. And not only our senior athletes, how about all the parents in the room, guys? Let's go. You're the number one fan. So it is my honor and pleasure to celebrate the varsity softball team. This group of amazing young women did an outstanding job this year. Before I talk about the team, just a few thank yous to some very special people that have helped us throughout the season. The Board of Education for their support, as well as the administration team. Let's hear it for both of those groups. I without them, athletics would never occur. Joe Seglia, Julie Iannello, and Joe Dranoff. Our amazing parents and family members who came to all of our games. The large Mamaroneck Little League for their support. Pat Tuno, Chris Yeager, and the entire Village of Mamaroneck Fire Department for their amazing celebration of our section victory. Yes, there was no fire in Mamaroneck Village, thank God. And a varsity program is no better than what comes up. So special thanks to our modified coach, Alyssa Massey, our JV coach, Debbie Lillo, both did a great job. And of course, my assistant, my former player, she will be honored this weekend being inducted into the New York State Hall of Fame. Jessica. And unfortunately, you could not be here tonight, but my love, my husband Frank, without them, we would never have been as successful as we were this season. And finally, this amazing group of women. These girls started their workouts twice a week in January, volunteered at our skills and pitching clinics, the Little League tryouts, the Little League coaches clinic, and all the all-star games. Their work ethic and team spirit is superior. Throughout the season, improved with each game, and were always composed. Some of our team's accomplishments. A regular season record of 23-0. Yeah. As well as our league title, our 8th in a row. Thank you. The people referred to our team as the Cardiac Kids, and anyone that was at our section final game, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, Olivia Tobin draws a walk, and then she comes up. Ariana Hammer with the A-winning hit. Being ranked 5th in New York State, outscoring our opponents 247-18, proving the fact that defense wins the game. 2 amazing Con Ed winners, 2 all-section, 2 honorable mention all-section, 6 all-leagues. Over the past 2 seasons, these girls have a record of 45-2.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the entire team, to our 4 amazing seniors. Good luck next year. You know how much we'll miss you. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 League and Section B champs. Section 1 Class B champs. The birthday boy corrected me. I'm sorry. There we go.
You've been doing it for 40 years. You think you get it right by now. And last but not least, I'd like to invite up Coach Cano and senior women's golfer Chelsea Lang.
That's a tough act to follow, but we'll do our best. Here comes Chelsea. Chelsea's been a 5-year varsity starter on a boys varsity team. So you know, she played number 1, number 2 every year, almost always number 1 on a 90% boys team. Chelsea qualified for the state tournament by birding the 17th and 18th holes at Whippoorwill Country Club, including an amazing 25-foot putt on the last hole to qualify by 1 stroke. Chelsea was one of just 9 girls in the entire section, you know, that qualified for the states. She went on to the state tournament at the Edison Club just outside of Albany. She came in 25th out of the 99 girls up there, you know, played really solid all week. Her consistent play helped Section 1 claim the New York State Team Championship by 9 strokes over the Albany section, so they won the whole state team championship, which was amazing. Even more impressive, even though we're a great golfer, she's the class valedictorian, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So congratulations on the team championship and incredible 5 years too.
And two important things Coach Cano left out is when when she drained the putt on 18, Mark lost all etiquette in golf and screamed out, thankfully not an expletive, but he screamed out from the gallery and everyone was looking at us. It was awkward and weird. And it's also important to note that I didn't get there until the 13th hole, right, Chelsea? And I walked the last 5 holes with you, and you were 2 under when you were on the cut line before I got there. Right? And she almost missed the bus to stage, but we were able to save that. So a great ending to a fantastic career. Congratulations, Chelsea. All right, now back to the individual awards. The next one is the presentation of the Panther Pride Award and the King Family Scholarship. The Panther Pride Award goes to the student athlete who embodies Rhinex spirit and values. They're in good academic standing and active in giving back to their community. They're a positive influence on their peers and teammates while demonstrating school pride and spirit and a true sense of what being a Rhinex athlete is. Each of his varsity head coaches call him an incredibly hardworking individual who's an absolute pleasure to coach. He's always looking to improve on his skills, and he's willing to do anything to help the team be successful. He's a selfless individual who's an outstanding representation and demonstration and ambassador of what Rhinex is. It's a pleasure to present this year's Panther Pride Award and King Family Scholarship to Santiago Barajas. Congratulations, Santi. Okay, next we'll do our all-state, all-section, and all-league selections. We're going to start with all-league. Please hold the applause till the end. We have a lengthy list for a lot of success this year. Please come up when your name is called. For cross-country, Camilla Anderson, Phoebe Carmel, Alexis Favre, Joe Lavelle, Anara Shuey Barriola, Micah Taffin. Cross-country all-league selections. For girls tennis, Caroline Gardy, Olivia Tobin, Dylan White, and Shelby Prizer. For girls soccer, Alexis Friedman, Angelina Medina, Sky Spencer, Lara Arfar, Ayla Fellenstein, girls soccer. Boys soccer, Noah Yen, Christian Cruz, Adil Balatov, Hamza Abdallah, Rocco Shula. For field hockey, Clara Fishenberg, Isabella Fasolino, Lade Rumelin, Brianna Murphy, Ash O'Reilly, Lillian Shaw, and Abigail Victory. Volleyball League, Gabriella Fasolino, Clementine Garnier, Alexandra Shetnak. For football, Ethan Lithgow, Hunter Raquel, Michael Conway, and Santiago Barajas. Wrestling all league, as a woman in ride, is Dylan Schneider. And for indoor track, Elias Alradi, Camilla Anderson, Alex Borland, Phoebe Carmel, Brian Chin, Megan Fox, Eli Goldman, Vladimir Grunlin, Joe Lavelle, Armandine Lemaitre, David McGill, Noel Radulovic, Anara Shuey Barriola, Nathan Spielberg, Micah Taffin, Juan Torres, Willem Van Rooyen, Noah Vien, and Abigail Wiederman, indoor track. Our boys basketball, all league selections, Luke West and R.J. Hutt. For girls basketball, Hayden Namaga. Our baseball all-league selections: David Ryan, George Pizarros, Elias Murphy, and Matthew Ryan. Our spring track selection: Ilya Zarate, Camilla Anderson, Alexander Borland, Max Borland, Mirabelle Brown, Phoebe Carmel, Ryan Chin, Alexis Favre, Joe Lavelle, Ethan Lithgow, David McGill, Samina Cooley, Anara Shubi Barriola, Jaden Snow, and Micah Tapper. Softball lead: Katie Blanche, Claire Pacone, Olivia Tobin, Shelby Prizer, Ariana Hammer, and Juliana Lord. Our boys lacrosse, all leagues: Ronan West, Luke West, Jake Reese, Owen Reese, Joseph Zinger, Eli Thur, and Russell Foster. And for girls lacrosse, Abigail Victory, Sophia Muller, Charlotte Whitman, and Lara Arfar. For golf, David Golden McCarthy, Jacob Clickman, and Chelsea Wang. And for boys tennis, Matthew Steves, Andrew Sousa, William White, Ryan Truda, Spencer Elliott, and Gabriel Gray. For the 2022 and 23 all-league selections. And now we move on to all section. Our all section honorable mention selections. For girls soccer, Angelina Medina. For boys soccer, Adil Balta. For softball, Olivia Tobin and Shelby Prizer. Baseball, Matthew Ryan. And for golf, David Golden McCarthy. And our all section 1 selections. Girls soccer, Sky Spencer. Noah Vienna, the boys soccer. Christian Cruz, boys soccer. Clara Finkenberg, field hockey. Clementine Gardner, volleyball. Joseph Lavelle, cross country. Anara Shubi Barriola, cross country. R.J. Hutt, boys basketball. Claire Pacone, softball. Katie Blanche, softball. George Pizarros, baseball. Elias Murphy, baseball. And Chelsea Wang for golf. And all state selections for this year. We have for softball, Katie Blanche, who earned in 21-22 as well. All state cross country, Nara Shubi Barriola. All state boys basketball, R.J. Hutt. And all state cross country, Joe Lavelle. I'd like to invite up the Booster Club President, Mr. Patrick West, and officers Jocelyn Donat, Cindy Fosolino, Valerie Kelly, and Elizabeth Thur to present the senior awards. And Booster Club Scholars.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. So we're going to call up every senior. They're all going to come up and get gifts or come down the middle and go around. Unlike what they tell you normally at ceremonies, this is a hold your applause, go crazy every time you hear a name you love. Got it? Got it? All right, here we go. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Is my crew ready? They're getting ready. Okay, here we go. First up, Robin Alberts. Yes, all righty. John Fisher. Austin Foster, where are you? Megan Fox. Alexis Friedman. Jonathan Garnier. Shelby Gelman. Arian Perezzi. Gabriel Gray. RJ Hutt. Dimitri halfway through. Still out. Sore throats. Are you ready to crank it up again? There's a kid who goes by Joseph Lavelle. In athletics is because they are participated in Rhinebeck athletics.
Thanks, that was my intro. The Booster Club does a lot of different things during the course of the year, but in my opinion, this is one of the most important things that we do while we raise money through all different types of events for the classes to help run the prom. I think this is incredibly important. So please, we're very proud to recognize the following athletes with scholarships on behalf of the Booster Club, starting with Kaylee Nason. Elias Alradi. Abby Victory. Luke West. Santiago Barajas. Katie Lamb. And Megan Fox. We also recognized Joe Bell at the award ceremony that was presented 2 weeks ago, so we just wanted to recognize him for the Lou Intervallo Scholarship as well. And again, these are athletes who just not perform on the field, but also are inspirational to the other athletes, so thank you.
Jocelyn, thank you very much. It's very important what the Booster Club does, and we can't thank you enough. And this was a unique year because we had a transition in leadership, and Patrick took over the reins for the presidency. He had a one-year stint, and now we have to send Mark Cano to broadcaster school to announce the basketball games clearly, because Patrick can do it much better. But we'd like to thank Patrick for all this time and energy and what he's done for the Booster Club. Patrick, again, your energy. We have a token of appreciation for you. I didn't think you were a flower guy. I may be wrong. So we have a crystal for you. Thank you for your service. And Cindy, would you please come up? And we have Jocelyn Burnett and Cindy Papadino. Thank you for your efforts. Jocelyn will be taking over the presidency next year. So we look forward to her work. And I want to thank Valerie, Kelly, and Mrs. Stir as well for their work as officers. For those of you who don't know, not only provide the refreshments tonight, but every senior blanket that the senior athletes receive is fully funded by the Booster Club, as well as other initiatives that we do. Hall of Fame, plaques, it goes on and on what they do to support our athletes and athletic department. So Patrick, thank you. Ladies, thank you so much for your efforts and your work, and enjoy your summers. Thank you. And now for the presentation of our Outstanding Athlete Award. I'd like to welcome up Coach Spadafino and Coach Scalise.
How about that Patrick West? So it is my honor to present the award for Outstanding Female Athlete of the Year. A 5-member of the varsity softball team. Her statistics speak for herself. Pitching, this is only for 3 years now. A record of 63-6, an ERA of 0.15, over 700 strikeouts. You know, I'm getting teared up because, offensively this year she had 51 hits, 50 RBIs, 11 home runs. She finishes her career with 26 home runs, breaking assistant coach Jessica Calvini's record of 18. The list goes on and on. A Con Ed winner, she also won the Bob Wolf Scholarship. She has been Pitcher of the Year in our league for the past 3 years. She was a finalist last year for Player of the Year. Her composure on the mound is unbelievable. But my favorite thing about her is her inclusion and appreciation of her teammates. We truly will miss this amazing young woman. Our Outstanding Female Athlete of the Year, Katie Blanche.
I'm going to do my speech a little differently. I want to call up the Outstanding Male Athlete of the Year, Joe Welch. about Joe Lavelle. This has to be at least my 10th speech about you in recognition of all his incredible achievements. What really makes him remarkable is not only his natural athleticism, but his ability to listen and execute. I've truly appreciated his ability to listen and trust the process. It's made him a better runner and allowed him to achieve times that at one point might not have even seemed possible. Through it all, he is incredibly humble and eager to continue improving. His Rhinebeck career will be one to remember, but I know it's only the beginning of what's to come. Congratulations, Joe, for being named the outstanding young athlete.
I think it's fitting to follow up the outstanding athlete with the outstanding member of our athletic department. This is where I thank Julie Ionoa for all that she does for our athletic department. This time last year, she blows my mind saying this. She's a grandmother of 2, and now she's a grandmother of 5, so we're going for 8 next year. So watching this woman balance family life, grandmotherhood, motherhood, being a wife, being my therapist, being all the coaches' therapist, being the kids' therapist, doing what she does so seamlessly and with beauty and grace. I can't think of a better person or a more valuable person for our athletic department. So Julie, on behalf of all the athletes and coaches, thank you. Okay, for the night's final awards. Up now is the Old Timers Award. We started a tradition about 10 years ago where we bring back a former Old Timer Award recipient. And we're very fortunate to have another previous winner in the house tonight with Vanessa Lace Egloff. She was the Old Timers winner in 2011. Vanessa, she's sitting right there, wave Vanessa, unless your sister's filming. Vanessa was a standout 3-sport athlete during her time at Rhinebeck, playing soccer, basketball, and softball. It's hard to say which sport was her best because her impact was universal. A natural leader, she captained each varsity team and was a model of how the role should be filled. Encouraging when the team needed a pick-me-up and critical when they needed a shot in the arm. Vanessa was a hard-nosed and hard-working teammate, scrappy yet graceful and gritty. Always the dirtiest and sweatiest uniform, but always a smile at the end of the game. She earned all league honors in soccer, basketball, and all section and softball as a senior, and helped guide her softball team to 3 consecutive Section 1 Class B Coach Pedafino finals. Coach Pedafino says Vanessa is one of the most positive, hard-working players we've ever had the honor of coaching. When she was brought up to varsity, she was originally a third baseman, but was asked to become a catcher. With a smile on her face, she willingly stepped up and was a huge part of the success of the program. Coach Toulon says, Vanessa was the athlete every coach hopes to have on the team. She was one to always give 100% and try to improve upon her last game or practice. She never liked to lose, but was always so good at taking defeat in stride and learning from it. Her attitude was one of her greatest assets. A well-rounded student athlete, Vanessa was awarded the Lotte Departmental Award for Exceptional Achievement in Italian. Kind of cheap though, because you're fluent in it. The Nat Carolini Scholarship Award, Award for Community Service of 100 hours or more, and the Blue Ribbon Award for Character, Service, and Leadership. Instead of chasing opponents these days, Vanessa is busy keeping up with her 2.5-year-old daughter, Ava, and lives in Rhinebeck with her husband, Jimmy. She currently works as a fitness manager of Healthy Fit on Boston Post Road. She's accompanied tonight by her sister, Alessia, who is also a former softball standout here at Rhinebeck. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome tonight's presenter of the Old Timers Award, Ms. Vanessa Lace.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for that intro, Mr. Seglia. And I'd like to formally thank you for inviting me back in tonight to present this year's Old Timer Award. It's truly an honor to be here tonight. It brings back all my favorite memories. I also would like to take a moment to thank my former high school coaches for my nomination. Shout out to Ms. Toulon, Ms. Pedafino. When I first got this call from Mr. Seglia to do this speech, my initial thought was, what would I say? I had to think long and hard about what this award meant to me when I received it back in 2011. I can't even believe that it's been that long. I instantly called my sister and high school friends to tell them that I was invited back in to speak, and I didn't know what I was gonna say. And their response was, seriously, Vanessa, you basically lived at the gym. You'll be fine. Bringing back all those memories from soccer to basketball to softball to sitting outside Miss I's office, from Coach Dranoff taping up all my injuries, from my senior internship that I was supposed to do with Miss Desio, but somehow ended up Coach Carlucci's intern. Just like to recognize Seglia coming in my junior year and me taking him under my wing to show him the ropes here. Those were all the best times here at Rhinebeck. Thinking back on that now, I now understand the full impact that this award has given me back then and now as an adult. And I hope for the winners this year for your future. So with that being said, I put together a list of things that I believe define you as an old-timer. Being an old-timer takes dedication, not giving up even on your worst days. It takes leadership, not just to lead, but supporting your teammates. Being an old-timer takes will, working at your craft to be the best player and leader that you can be. It takes passion, pushing your limits, being creative, putting in the time. Being an old-timer takes patience. Not every day will go as planned, but we make it work the best we can. It takes respect. Having respect for the game, your teammates, your coaches, the officials, and even your opponents. Being an old-timer takes discipline. Showing up even when you don't want to. The list can go on. I remember going from school to practice to homework to sleep and back doing the same thing day in and day out, with some friend time in between, of course. At the time, it seemed unmanageable as a 17-year-old, but we make it work the best we can in order to do what we love while still succeeding in school academically and socially. Sorry, I lost my spot there. Now fast forward to present day, I'm a mother, a wife, fitness manager at Healthy Fit for Women. Being an old-timer has taught me so much more in my adult years that I haven't always realized. It taught me how to balance my time between work and family, have respect for myself and for others, how to be a dedicated and hardworking employee, wife, and mother, leadership, management, and much more. So in this very moment, the excitement will be there when I announce this year's winners. The Old Timer Award goes to a multi-sport athlete. They're a hardworking, reliable participant who demonstrates good sportsmanship on and off the field. They are good academic standing and participate in a variety of school-related activities. I really want both of you winners to go home and soak it all in. I know all your hard work and dedication has earned you this award. I hope one day you'll get this exact call and you'll have to think back on your life and where it has taken you. You'll see how Rhinebeck Athletics has helped you grow into a hardworking individual. My advice to you both is keep pushing hard, keep putting in the work, and life will be good. Once a Panther, always a Panther. This year's honorees are Joseph Lavelle, and Olivia Tobin. Yes, just shout out. I did babysit Joseph Lavelle a couple times. I don't know where Stacy is. He probably doesn't even remember me, but I just saw this today. So shout out to you. I probably helped with that.
Congratulations, Joe and Olivia. And
Also, Olivia is a member at the gym, so I probably helped with that too.
Vanessa, the token of appreciation, we have some gifts for you. Thank you, Vanessa. Okay, so as I said, the Booster Club helps support a lot of things we do, including the Hall of Fame. So 2 quick announcements before we end the evening and close. We have actually one of our Hall of Fame inductees in the audience tonight. So next year we will be celebrating class of 2014 Hall of Fame inductee Thomas Piccolo on September 2nd at halftime of the football game. And we will be honoring Mr. Robbie Hunt Sr. also 92 at the championship game of our boys and girls basketball tournament in December. So we'll get more information on those. Congratulations to all of our families, our winners, Thank you. Have a great evening. Snack, drink, hang out, and please get your pictures in front of the media screen. Have a great night.